The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
And he's heaved it away, shifted it to the flank. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance for a shot! It's hit the uprights. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Leicester calmly anticipates. Rijkaard looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Stojkovic providing an outlet on that flank. And this is De Bruyne. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Serbia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not a lot we need to say about that. Nice control. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Cannavaro defending his corner. It's roll! Off target by a whisker. Foden. And here's Berbatov. Lizarazu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Raul. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, it's come loose. And it's McAllister. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Berbatov. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer blow.
And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's found the way through. In he goes again! He will be livid with himself. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And a chance! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cafu. And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. Rijkaard. And he's in on goal. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, that is out of this world. Terrific improvisation and execution.
Wow, now that is stunning, Peter. But he is quite partial to those, isn't he? Certainly has the reputation behind him.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That's a good foray he's making. Oh, that's neat. Raul. And it's De Bruyne. Well seen. Saw that come. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. Back on the way then. Now it's Vlahovic. And he was quick to react. McAllister pokes it out wide. Pinches it off him. De Bruyne. Stojkovic. Stojkovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Serbia have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's going in strongly.
And he's straight offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Vlahovic. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Stojkovic. He's being urged to shoot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And claimed it back swiftly. Raul. And it's McAllister. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Vlahovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a smartly directed ball. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Rijkaard cuts it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. Berbatov. Raul. Scholes. De Bruyne. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Cambio di giocatori.
Serbia have their third corner. Rijkaard with the clearance. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. McAllister, and it's Olmo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Lewandowski, oh, good effort! And yes, it's there! Back to within one! Interesting! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Serbia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Cafu. Baresi attempts a clearance and reclaimed it in a trice. Picked out brilliantly.
Diamante can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
This could be their final throw of the dice. Desperate defending required here. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of
Ci
defence.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Vlahovic. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Oh, that's nice. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Messi. De Bruyne. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role, he could play in any offensive position on the pitch, really.
We'll just sit back and enjoy him.
An easy, easy watch, Peter.
Maciej Cunha. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Diamante clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's Gerrard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Gerrard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Nesta with the clearance. He's having a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Matheus Cunha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. That's tidy. Opts to play it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now the breakaway. Lizarazu. Oh, well played. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much...
Shot at goal! Goal! Porto! And Porto go in front. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Lizarazu. Now it's Haaland. And they can counter here. And this is Berbatov. Now it's Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the return pass. And that is a little undercooked. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's picked out the run. Can he finish? And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Shevchenko! It's hit the upright. Goal! Porto! And they've got their lead back. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Porto have their lead. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Porto are looking to go forward now. Has a look and plays it forward. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. That has been slung wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu, foot in. And it's Zico. Shevchenko. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's intervened well there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Diamante clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Messi. Zico. It's Zico! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Zico.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Gerrard.
recupero.
Lizarazu. Look at the space. Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Matheus Cunha. That is good alertness. And that brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving...
Header! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So again, we have Parrott. Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's heaved it away. And this is Berbatov. Shevchenko. Vinicius Junior. Haaland has it out wide and in space. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Berbatov. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nicely weighted ball, and he welcomes it in.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt They were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's played in, and that is expertly dealt with. Lizarazu needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zico, and he shoots! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they get themselves in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Porto leading now. The most accurate pass. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that looks... And Owen! And that's a good finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Porto now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Foden. That's been cut out, well played. Short changes him with that pass. Cafu. Great chance! And how did he not put that away?
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Cafu, now it's Foden, now it's Haaland. Ayman shifted it to the flank, and that pass just didn't quite work. Tries to play it for a chance for a shot! Relentless, just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here, simply breathtaking stuff. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little...
Shapes to shoot! And no mistake. They are playing them off the park. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's a sharp pass. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Foden.
Now it's Berbatov.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great vision. He's Foden! Brilliant from Foden! About as smooth as it gets. That was... And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Berbatov, Kirkchu. Lee Kang-in making good progress on the right-hand side. He's found a way through. Now it's Aubameyang. That's good defending, very good defending. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foden. And now the breakaway. Lizarazu. Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now it's Lee Kang-in, and he's managed to get free. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Howson cuts out the pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Aubameyang. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cafu picks it up out wide. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And now a sudden chance to counter. Strong running down that left flank. Isco. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lee Kang-in ventures forward. Isco. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Howson. Now it's Isco. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Vlahovic. Now it's Vlahovic. Cafu. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gyökeres. Nesta. Lizarazu. Kukçu. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Muenta is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Gyökeres, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Lizarazu. Now it's Berbatov. Now Foden. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in makes a move down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Kukçu. Foden. Now it's Vlahovic. Now it's Berbatov. And it's Berbatov. Berbatov. Courtois claims comfortably. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Back on the way then. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Berbatov clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, nicely intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Muenta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Piemonte clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Foden. Now it's Berbatov. Tries one from range. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Gyökeres going forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Knocks it out wide. It's a promising position. Cafu does really well to win the ball there.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Just eases him off the ball. Lovely bit of skill. Driving forward. It's a threatening ball. Gyökeres! And it's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
It's their second corner of the game. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So, another set play. So, he's plotting something before playing it in. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Aubameyang. That's a cute ball. Oh, that was vital. Deftly away. And here's Aubameyang. Knocks it into space. Cannavaro gets it clear. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo proves just a little bit too strong. It's a good run down the right. Ah, such a clever touch. Now the delivery.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Gyökeres running with the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. So their fourth corner of the game.
Columbus nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That has not gone well. Well-timed, excellent interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang. Showing good feet. It's a pretty loose pass. Lizarazu. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. the clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Lee Kang-in!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he shoots! And he's there to get it away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Marquinhos. He's picked his way through. Nice control.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's managed to get free. Lewandowski. That's gone loose. And that interception was most necessary. Lee Kang-in. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Grealish. And a shot! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Dunk. And here's Aubameyang. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi.
Columbus really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Kirkchu. Lewandowski. Lee Kang-in can see things others simply cannot. Carvajal. And it's Messi. Lee Kang-in. Carvajal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lewandowski. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. Driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. He leaps for it. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. So, third corner of the game. Lee Kang-in! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Isco is the team's great visionary, and he welcomes it in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. That's going wide left. Lizarazu. And it's Kukcu. Chance! And he's there to belt it away. Carvajal threads one in. Girassi finding himself in space. And the finish! There it is! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And a chance! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moment. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Diamante really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Now it's Girassi. Grealish. Girassi. Now this shot a goal! And there's a goal! And again they hit the front. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Isco. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Decent chance! And that's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the lead now is 2. Likanin! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Isco powering forward here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Not the most accurate pass. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Lewandowski. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Isco. Tries to pass it through. Not a hint of offside here. Oh, look at the space here. That'll be a corner.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Carvajal. Shoots! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Lewandowski. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
"75 minutes played. He is through here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Aubameyang. And that's been won straight back. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's delightful. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Aubameyang. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aubameyang. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu. So, what can they make of this? Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. Has to go back here. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tiny finish. And what a climax we have here! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Just 1 in it now. Skims one in. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. Dida clearly engaging in mind games here. Oh, great save by Dida. What a throw in. Pass somewhat off target. And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Olise! Oh, there's a probing ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get onto this? Shoots! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Girassi. That'll be a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. This is their second corner of the game. Oh, good climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Marquinhos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Grealish. Now this could be a chance. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Lopez. That has not gone well. Girassi. And here's Olise. Likanin! Cleared without hesitation. He's having a hit! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Ramin certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Real chance! And a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lee Kang in, picks it up out wide. And he's lost his man. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Lewandowski. Looking for options for movement. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ball has bounced loose now. That's a throw. And it's Messi. Now it's Kökçü.
Columbus really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Saliba can get it clear. Lizarazu, and this is Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Girassi. Searching pass he's played there. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Grealish. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He is through here. Rijkaard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has been cut short. We are into overtime. Lizarazu driving forwards. Messi! That's a decent clearance. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a sharp pass. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Fermin. And it's Lopez. It's a pretty loose pass. Lizarazu. And it's Messi. Marquinhos cuts it out. Grealish. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Driving on and making good progress. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And they're back in front! And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And here's Lewandowski.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Grealish. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Showing good feet. Grealish. That's good play. Marquinhos. And he was alert to it.
Columbus really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
was a brilliant save.
Girassi is offering a wry smile there.
He's a sharp little ball here. Lizarazu gets into a good position. And the shot! That really would have raised the roof.
That's just outrageous imagination, Peter. To even try that, crazy.
Oh, well played, well played. Lee Kang-in, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Olise. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lee Kang-in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now it's Haaland. Muenta. Now it's Lewandowski. Kukçu does really well to win the ball there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's fabulous. Driving forward, Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's a key interception. Howson. Oh, can he get onto this? Muenta, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Looking to play him in. Cafu, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro. Now it's Haaland.
Diamante really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. They have held on just. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats.